The day that the algorithm becomes more important to me than real life and real relationships, I'm fucked. I want you to answer honestly. How many of you check social media the moment you wake up? I heard this insane study recently, and it was found that the average user will spend 5 years of their life on social media. 5 years! So what if we all just took a breather? I'm gonna make it really simple for you and show you exactly how to do just that. Step 1, grab your phone. Let's be honest, you're probably already holding it. And side note, if you are watching this video, wait until the end to delete YouTube. Step 2, figure out where your social apps are, as if you couldn't find them with your eyes closed. Step 3, delete the apps. Okay, so if you're with me, we both deleted our apps off of our phone. So now what? Well, symptoms of deleting social media off your phone and getting it just out of your face include cleaning your house, having playtime with your kids, cooking a good recipe, taking a class, learning a new hobby, getting a massage, meditating, watching a really good movie, and actually paying attention, having sex.
Doing something good for someone else, taking a hot bath, walking your dog, getting a master's degree, calling your mom, doing arts and crafts, getting your nails done, learning a new skill, spending time with your family, volunteering, going to do something you enjoy, taking some me time, going to fun.
Paying attention. Okay, maybe I'm oversimplifying slightly, but it really is this easy. And I understand that we all live on our phones. I understand that our business and our lives and our memories are stored inside of our phones or inside of our computers. But I've heard so many stories recently about parents not having time with their kids because they're so glued to their phones, or partners getting frustrated with each other at dinner because the husband or the wife just won't put their phone down and they're not giving their full attention. And I just think there's so many things that we're missing out on in life because we're attached to this tiny little phone or this tiny little computer and we're glued to the screen. I am really committed to doing this, and I've done this for the past couple of years. It's the first time I've really publicly proclaimed it, but I'm committed to doing it because life is too short not to be fully present. And at this time of year, it's time to spend with family, with friends, the people that you love the most. And it's so important to me to give them my full attention because Lord knows I am just as guilty as everyone watching this of picking up my phone during mid-conversation and being on my phone way too often. And I know that it has meant sacrificing a lot of really special moments and taking time away from the people that I love the most. And that's a sacrifice that I don't want to make during this time of the year. And it's something I want to be more aware of moving forward. Here's the thing, social apps are built for retention. They're built to keep you on them. That's why we're all so glued to our phones. We go through that scroll hole and we're just constantly scrolling through Instagram or whatever. And if you've ever noticed, sometimes you'll just be standing in line somewhere and the first thing you do is grab your phone. We lose the idea of actually having human interaction because it's just so much easier to stay right here, and that's your comfort zone. But you know, I'm all about getting out of your comfort zone. So I want you to be really, really honest, and I would like for everybody watching this to be honest in the comments below. What's something that you've neglected or you've sacrificed because you've been glued to your screen? And the other thing about social media is that it does affect your mental health. There are so many studies talking about it, and the biggest problem is that it leads to so much comparison. It leads to you thinking you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not pretty enough, you don't have a cool enough life. But the truth is, you do if you just focus on your own life and you're present in your own life. So I also want to know, is there someone that you've compared yourself to? Let's get real, let's get honest. Is there someone on social media you've compared yourself to? Share it in the comments below. You're so not alone. I do the same thing. I think it's just human nature on these apps, and it can be seriously detrimental. So I think if we just own up to it and we're aware of it, it'll make our lives a lot easier in trying to minimize our time on social once we know it's a bit of a problem. The benefits of taking time off of social, and I get the irony. I know that my job is a lot on social media, and I totally understand that you might be sitting there thinking you're a total hypocrite, but the reality is, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I actually take every weekend off of Instagram. I take it off my phone entirely because that is my personal time. That is my time to connect with the people I love in my life. And I think the biggest benefits for me are not even so much about just being able to be present, but as an entrepreneur, as a creator, I get my best ideas when I'm disconnected, because the thing is, you don't even realize how influenced you are by all of the content you're consuming on a daily basis, but you are. And so you start making things that look like other people, or you start having ideas that are actually inspired or coming directly from someone that you've already looked at. So if you really want to be original and you really want to stand out, one of the best things you can do is give yourself mental space. I understand that you might not be able to take all of the holidays off, and you might not be able to really get this long of a break, but you can take a break. You need to understand that. What did you do before we had social media? You actually took breaks from your phone. So I'm challenging you, and I want you to claim it down below. How long are you committing? What is your goal for how long you're going to take off of social media, or how long you're going to delete the apps off of your phone? Whether it's an hour, whether it's a day, or even a month. How long do you want to go, and what is your reason why? Who is your reason why? Who have you been neglecting? What have you been neglecting that you could focus your time on? I want all of us to get real honest with ourselves and with each other in the comments below. I'll start. My goal is to take time off until January to truly indulge in the holiday season. And my why is so I can soak up every moment with my friends and my family. And if you watched last week's video, you'll understand why this is more important to me now than ever. And truthfully, I don't want to contribute to you being stuck on your phone. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. I hope that you take space. I hope that you're spending time away from the screen and in real life with your real relationships. I cannot wait to come back in 2019 and show you what we have up our sleeve, especially having all this time off to come up with amazing ideas. If you liked this video, give it a like below. Make sure that you do comment and let me know, are you gonna do this, for how long, and what is your why, so we can all support one another. Be sure to share this with anyone who needs to hear this message at this time of year. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the new year. I hope you have the best holidays. Be safe. I hope that it's full of cheer and joy, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.